best way to save money is not to save it in bank. Who still saves money in the bank this 2025? So you have 300,000 Naira sleeping in your savings account. The last time we checked, how much was the interest? I hope you know that inflation can affect the interest and a lot of things. The best way to save money is to invest your money in a business that is not just thriving in Nigeria, but a business that can give you quick returns. And that is what I'll be sharing with you in this video. If you're a Nigerian and you're in Nigeria and you have 300,000 Naira, I'm talking about 500,000 Naira, I'm talking about 1 million. What are you doing? Please, this video is something you need to watch to the end to understand the different businesses, the strategies you need to employ, and the risk management you need to employ to be able to successfully achieve the return on investment once you invest in this business. Please hop into this video because I'll be dropping tips like this on NK tutorials. And if you have somebody you know that has 300,000 Naira sleeping in the bank, please, the least you can do for the person is just tell the person to follow NK tutorials, and I'm telling you, you have a lot to benefit in this channel. I've got amazing business opportunities you can start with this amount of money. Turn that money into a thriving business. That 300,000 Naira is more than enough. You don't need millions. Big businesses you see today didn't start big. They started with smart choices, market insights, and strong foundation. And that's exactly what I'll be showing you in this video. So that 300,000 Naira you have in your bank, do not allow it to sleep in the bank another day. I'm going to be showing you how to convert your 300,000 Naira into millions in less than 3 months. Trust me, I'm not talking about what I have not done. I'm talking about what I have done, and I see it growing for me daily. So if you're interested, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button to subscribe to get more information, because once I get information about business growth and what I know will benefit Nigerians, because I understand the economy is very hard. I understand the fact that you need streams of income, and that is why NK tutorials is here. You don't have to do just one thing to be able to make good money. You need streams of income, and with 300,000 Naira that you have in the bank, go and remove that money. Let's do business together. They feel, oh, if I want to be an entrepreneur, I must have millions. I must invest. I must do import and export. I must go rent a shop. A lot of things. And sometimes that dream of being an entrepreneur is cut short because you don't have enough information. You don't have enough idea. You don't have enough market insight on how to start the business. But in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can use less than 500,000 Naira. I mean, 300,000 Naira to start a business that will give you return on investment within 3 months. In short, some of them won't even reach 3 months. You start making return on investment. You start gaining your profits, start seeing your profits. That is the truth. I'm not here to tell you invest in dollar, get in dollar, or once you start the business today, you are making millions today. This is not CBEX, so I beg. You have to do something to be able to get something. And with just that money you're keeping in the bank, go and remove that money. This business opportunity I'm bringing your way, you will thank me later. The only way you have to thank me, nothing much, just hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell to get notified, and then can we talk in the comment section? Understand? Tell me thank you in the comment section for bringing this business opportunity your way. Okay, so you don't need to go too far. You don't need to. These are things you can do in your house. You don't even need to rent a shop for any of these business opportunities I'm bringing your way. All you need to do is just pay attention, remove that money you keep in the bank, or if you know somebody that has 300,000 Naira that has kept in the bank for how many years, it will not give you any money. Inflation is high. The interest you will get there is nothing. It can't even buy. It can't even buy anything. Do you understand? So what you need is for you to grow that money, and this is why NK Money Tutorials is here. So let's go. First business you would do, or you can do with 300,000 Naira, is small scale restaurants. Did you know that not everybody has energy to be cooking every day? And some people have this tight schedule at work. Yes, a schedule. It's not schedule. Schedule is American English. Have a tight schedule at work that they can barely have breakfast, they can barely have time to cook. Let's not even talk about breakfast here. So with 300,000 naira, what you need to get is just start with getting maybe a mudu of rice, normal staple food we eat in Nigeria, beans, and then swallow and any soup in that area of your choice. I mean, area of your locality. You're located in Cross River State, Akwa Ibom. You know, definitely afang is a must soup for anybody there. If you're in the east, let's say bitter leaf soup, or popularly called onubu. You're in Lagos, you know what is your amala has to be there, and any other soup you know they like eating. So at least rice and beans, then swallow and soup based on the locality where you find yourself. Then what do? This is how to strategize this business. You come out in the morning, very early in the morning, and station yourself in a very busy street where people are rushing to work. Let's say by 6 o'clock. You have first of all, you have to wake up very early to prepare this food. Ensure that it's hot, ensure it's tasty. Now station yourself in that area, like say from between 6 to 10. That is for morning sales, because people are rushing to work. As early as 6, people have already started going out. 7, 8, 9, 10. By 10 o'clock, you're done. And remember now, a plate of food where I stay is 2,000 naira. The least you can get, if it's not maybe too tasty, is let's say 1,115. That's maybe you're ordering rice without, you're asking for rice without meat, rice and stew without meat. Understand, it's 1,000 naira, but you have your meat and other things there, you're paying like 2,000 naira. So imagine you serve 10, 20, 50 plates in a day. Why would you keep your money in the bank? Just think about it again. And all you need for this thing is just get this food. You must not buy them in bags, just buy them in bits and pieces. You understand? You don't even need cooler. All those plastic bowls. You've seen women putting just roadside restaurants. I'm not talking about any fast food restaurants. For people that are rushing to work in the morning, they can just quickly pick the food, get your takeaway, and then that is it. You have to also come out in the evening. Very important, because some persons too are rushing back home and they don't have time to cook. They're rushing home as late as 10, 8, 9, 10, and they're thinking, I'm going to the kitchen. No. But if there's a buka, if there's a restaurant, if there's a roadside restaurant by then you can just pick rice or swallow for the evening. You have to be smart. In the mornings you can make rice, in the afternoons, in the evening, mostly morning and evening. These businesses thrive mostly in the morning and evening. In the evening, you can make swallow and still make rice, but definitely ensure that swallow is there in the evening. If you're in Nigeria, understand what I'm talking about. Swallow, that's gari or amala or simo, whatever. Mostly it's gari or akmu, understand? So ensure that these things are there, and then between the time of 6 to 10 too, that's okay, because a lot of persons are going home at that time. They don't have the energy to cook. Even though they know how to cook, there's no time. So you can imagine how much you'll be making. Your 300 naira will give you enough return on investment. So don't allow that money to sleep in the bank another day. Go and remove that money and try this business and thank me later. One way to achieve success in this business is to remain consistent and ensure that your food is a bit tasty. There's no pack plenty water out there. Ensure your food is tasty and you always get customers coming back. The next business you can start with 300,000 naira is poultry business. We talk about poultry here. It can either be broilers for meat or layers for egg. On an average, broiler takes 6 to 8 weeks before it can mature. It means within 2 months, you're already selling your broilers. So imagine you're selling 3 broilers, 5, 10 broilers in a day, depending, because first of all, what you have to do is to ensure you know your marketing strategies, which is going to meet all those restaurants, going to the local market in your area, going to meet hotels for them to buy from you. Understand? Either broiler or layers, and you will see your return on investment and your profits going very high. You sure can even employ somebody. Is that not job creation? Do you understand? So don't allow that money to sleep again in the bank another day. Do you get? That is number 2. And now, how do you take care of your birds? Very important, because you don't just get birds and keep them there. Not at all. You have to ensure strict hygiene, because those birds can die. I mean, all of them can die within a space of 5 minutes. Vaccinate those birds very well, if it's broiler or if it's layers, whichever one. Ensure you get all the tips you need for those birds to be very hygienic, and see yourself in 8 weeks and 2 months making money from your umbrella. If it's layers, take it 5 6 months, you start eggs, and ensure you do your marketing very well. I'm sure you don't want to keep your birds with you, so all the hotels, people prefer chicken, people prefer protein, understand? So ensure that you do your marketing very well. No dey shy. Urgent 2k is not your portion. This business can give you your urgent 2k. Do you understand? So you go to hotel, restaurants, and make direct sales. Do you get? Now, I wouldn't want to talk about this. I would have talked about POS, but already I've talked about a lot of it in my videos. You can check my previous videos. You will see how I talked about POS. Keep talking about POS and how you can even save money and a lot of profits. So I wouldn't be talking about POS. There are other businesses you can start with 300,000 naira if you're in Nigeria. Don't allow that money to sleep in the bank another day of your life. What will you have? Inflation can affect it, and the interest you will get is almost nothing. You can see what's there. I think I saved money in the bank and I'm having like 100 or something naira. What can 100 naira buy? Not even biscuits. What? So the best thing for you is to have this money make profit for you. Turn your money into a thriving business. That is the greatest testimony in this economy, and that is what that will lead me to the third business you can do with 300,000 naira, because that money should not sleep in the bank another day of its life. That your money should be able to bring you value, your money should be able to bring return on investment, your money should be able to create jobs, your money should be able to grow. So the next business we're going to start to talk about, or the next business that 300,000 naira can do for you, is laundry business or dry cleaning business. These business are basically Nigerian situation businesses you can do. Laundry business is something that doesn't even require much. Let's forget washing machine now. You have your bowls at home, like buckets you use in washing, detergents, iron, and then your packing materials. That's all you need, though. Like, that is all you need. And you can do home delivery service, home pickup services. Remember, cities like Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, a lot of cities, a lot of persons don't even have time to do their laundry because of this rushing out. So that's why, if you notice the way I group them, I said the first one you need is that food business, because people rush out in the morning. Somebody rushing out very early might not have time. Weekends might be time the person will still have to start doing some people work at home, but they work during the week, and they might not even have time. They're really trying to recuperate from the long week of 6 to 6. Is this 9 to 5 now? I don't call that 9 to 5. I call it 7 to 5 or 6 to 6. Understand? Depending on what your schedule is at your work. So laundry business is a very lucrative business. You can charge a pack for 500 naira. Very simple. Understand? Imagine delivering 50 items and then you go to their house and get them. You don't have to be ashamed. These businesses, you can do them. You don't even need certificates. You don't even need any form of too much training. All you need is just to get the experience. You can even start them and you grow. You can even start already and then you grow from there, right? So you can see that all these businesses I talk about are actually, does not even require up to 500,000 naira. I'm sure even 300,000 naira, these businesses might not even cost you up to that, especially this laundry business. Understand? All you need is to ensure that your presentation and your packaging is top notch, and always show up and be sincere. You don't tell the person you're coming by 6, you go there by 8. Understand? It's something you can do from the comfort of your home. You don't even need a shop. These 3 businesses I mentioned, you don't need to pay for shop for them. For poultry business, you can start it at your backyard or just get a small plot of land anywhere, maybe in a farm or in a very distant place. You just go check up your birds every now and then, employ somebody. You see, you've just created job opportunity for somebody. For the laundry, you can do it yourself in your house. Like, do you get? And the last one, the food business, just at the side of in the streets there. But sometimes you have to pay some fees, maybe to stand on the road to sell, maybe something like 500, 300. That is all, and you're making money from your money. Please don't allow that money to sleep in bank another day after listening to these business opportunities. So what are you doing? Opportunities I brought to you have been of benefit to you. Please hit on the subscribe button to get more notification anytime I get updates on about about businesses you can do with even less than 300,000 naira. That is another way for you to get tuned or to stay connected, because I always drop tips here on how to make money. It's not for no reason. We are not called NK Money Tutorials for nothing. All we do here, if it's going to be YouTube, how to make money on YouTube, and make sure that your YouTube channel is speak and neat. If it's Nigerian, if it's how to get money from things around, don't need to stress too much. If it's also how to make money, if I see any business opportunity, why am I hiding it? I bring it here to us for us to digest, right? So thank you for listening to the end of this video. Well, if you think, what do you think? Do you think these big opportunities are really viable? Do you think they're possible? Do you think, I'm not capping here because I understand something. Anyway, thank you. I trust somebody is going to put this to practice. I trust somebody is going to invest in any of those business opportunities I brought your way. If you're in Nigeria, what are you waiting for? Please, laundry business, you can start it in your house. It's not limited to males, so even a female can do laundry. Understand? We are women, we can do these things. Come on. You can, what's it called? The chicken business, the birds business, poultry business. Yeah, that's the word. Invest in poultry. Start from your backyard. 2 birds, 5 birds, 10 birds, layers or broilers, anyone. And then that cooking. Instead of begging for urgent 2K, why don't you try any of these and thank me later? Please drop a thank you in the comment section. See you again in my next one. Bye.